The Las Vegas Raiders are ready to take on the Atlanta Falcons, and I say ready to very loosely because it looks like, I don't know. I don't know if this team is tanking. I don't know necessarily what is going on with it. Max Crosby just went on injured reserve for the rest of the year. He's out for the season. Like, nothing seems to make sense anymore. I don't know at this point. But we're going to continue to hold the faith, and we're going to continue to cheer on our Raiders because at the end of the day, that's what you do. When things get bad, you cheer your team up. That's how it goes. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. At least that's what I tell my wife. But anyway, overall, there is a lot of things going on with this game against the Falcons. Basically, the Falcons have been in a tailspin ever since Kirk Cousins has basically thrown, no touchdowns and 8 interceptions over the last month. Yum, 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 yum. I'll just, as a Vikings fan, I can tell you I'm very excited about that. And as a Raiders fan, I'm licking my chops because this defense might actually get some turnovers against Kirk Cousins and the Falcons. So let's jump right into it. Here are 10 keys to a Raiders victory over the Falcons. Maybe we don't even want that, though. Maybe we just want them to play a good game and then also ultimately lose so we can get a number 1 draft pick. I don't know, but just a thought. But overall, number 1, the O-line has to have a day. So in other words, as we get throughout the entire game here, the rest of this season, I want to be a little bit encouraged by what I see from the offensive line. And if I'm being honest, I haven't been. Yes, Colton Miller is Colton Miller. Andre James has been ultimately replaced at center with Jackson Powers-Johnson. Dylan Parham, I'm still waiting for things from him. Also, DJ Glaze at right tackle has been somewhat respectable. But I need the offensive line to continue what they've been building, and I need them to have their best day. The best day against a somewhat weak Falcons defensive line, or at least a pass rushing defensive line for the Falcons. Number 2, we got to put pressure on Kirk. Like we had mentioned, no touchdowns, 8 interceptions over the last 4 games, over the last month. It hasn't been great. And yes, he's been a turnover machine, but you can get to him, and if you can shut down the running game, you're going to win the game. And speaking of the running game, got to build on what Sincere McCormick and company have been really establishing, especially against the Bucs. So we've run the ball well, haven't turned the ball over as much, and I think that we're starting to see this offensive line licking its chops and this running game get going, which is good to see. But we need to build on what we've got. The days of Josh Jacobs are gone. We need to find the next guy that can run like him, which we might not, especially with Sincere McCormick and all them, even though they've been playing pretty well. But we need to get something going there. Number 4, we have nothing to lose. Everybody kind of knows it at this point. Yes, the Raiders probably are going to be at least in the top 3 for draft position in 2025. I get all of that, but it's about pride at this point. You have nothing to lose. Go out and win a game. Go out and do a damn thing, something. Number 5, it is the Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier watch. So these two have been studs all year long. The offense runs through Bijan, and if you can find a way to shut him down or at least limit him and put the Falcons out of their element, things could end up pretty good for you, especially on defense. Number 6, have to score touchdowns, not field goals. So the Raiders just haven't been in the end zone a lot. Like, they just haven't, unless it's a touchback on a punt. But overall, they need to get in the end zone. They need to find a way to put up points, and we need to break the stride here. Number 7, Brock Bowers' utilization. Arguably your best offensive weapon needs to finish the season strong. He has had himself a fantastic rookie season, 87 catches, over 930 yards. Going to break every single receiving record for tight ends ever. That's right, we said it. But we've got to find a way to get Brock Bowers involved early and often. Number 8, we got to get Ritter or O'Connell in the groove. Now, I don't know which one is going to play. If I was a betting man, I would say Ritter. Wouldn't it just be hilarious if Desmond Ritter went in and beat the Cardinals a couple of years after they moved on from him, or a year from when they moved on from him? Oh, I would love it. I would love it so much. But Desmond Ritter or Aiden O'Connell, we got to get him in a groove, get him some screens, get him comfortable, get the running game going, and keep him clean. And I think it could be a good game for the Raiders. Number 9 is the pass rush check. So yes, Max Crosby is out for the rest of the season, but I still want to see some stuff from Tyree Wilson. Caleb Von Chason has done some really good things, but we really need to see some stuff in this pass rush. Number 10, we got to bring an attitude. There we go. Nailed it. Got to bring an attitude back to the Raiders. We got to find a way to be aggressive, stay aggressive, and get after everybody, and just get back to being mean. Because the Raiders, it's just gotten pitiful at this point. We need to get the pride back. But like we said, the Raiders might not even be trying to win this game. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They might be looking for a number 1 overall pick. That's fine. But overall, let's get that pride back, baby. Let's go win a game and at least finish the season out strong with a win here, and then maybe tank the rest of the season. I don't know. But overall, let us know what you guys think about our Las Vegas Raiders preview / 10 keys to a Raiders win over the Atlanta Falcons. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.